Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers taking on the Boston Celtics. Here are the five for the Lakers. They've got Johnson, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Havlicek. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Kuzi. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Johnson, first personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ball, Kuzi at the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant outside. Fires the 3. And he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to West. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Bryant. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Pierce. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Johnson passes to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Bird. Another shot. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. Screen by O'Neal. Inside. It's tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Havlicek. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's West. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Havlicek, covered by Johnson. Havlicek passes to Cowens. Here's Pierce. From downtown, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside O'Neal. On the wing, Bryant. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Bird. Fires from deep. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Pierce, covered by Bryant. Here's the three. Rebounded by West. The Lakers in the lead. Bryant with it. Outside Johnson. Here's O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass. O'Neal's got his second basket.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
West misses. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Havlicek. No made baskets yet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. So it's Los Angeles now. Over to the wing. Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Launches it. West misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Kuzi, covered by Johnson. Six to shoot. Here's Kuzi from deep three-point land. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Bird. 5 points in the game, and the shot's good. Bird's got 7. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Bryant outside. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Bird's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Bryant. Fader on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Oh, nice shot by Kuzi.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Johnson. Following the bucket by Boston. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Pierce. Kuzi, the pass to Havlicek. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Lakers trail. Here's Bird, covered by Bryant. Here's Bird. He's got 7. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Pass to West. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now.
West, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Los Angeles making a change here. And he makes both free throws. And Boston calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Boston trailing. Here's Kuzi. Pass to McHale. Just 4 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Johnson passes to James. Off target with the free throw line J. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Right wing. Here's Kuzi, covered by Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Johnson, second personal foul, second team foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Ball, Kuzi at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Bryant. Good on the 13-footer. Bryant's got 10.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to McHale. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
They're running. Here's Bird. No good that time. Some solid defense from James. Bird's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Sharman, the pass to Kuzi. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Baylor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. And Los Angeles making a change here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Kuzi, covered by Bryant. Here's Tatum. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They trail by 1. James outside. sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Oh, another lead change, 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Havlicek. Pulls up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Havlicek's gotten his second bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston on offense. Here's Kuzi. 6 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Goodrich. Pass to Worthy. 1:05 left to play in the first. For 3, James on target from range. James has got 5.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Here's Kuzi. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics. Kuzi at the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tatum against James. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No points so far. No good on his first attempt of the game. Boston trailing. Sharman, the pass to McHale. That one's good for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Goodrich. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 1 second left. And that one drops for him. And Los Angeles leads by 2. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles up 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Well, in today's NBA, the 3-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Havlicek in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Tatum against James. Tatum inside. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Baylor. Off target at the rim. Outside Tatum. James with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Outside Tatum. They set the screen. Over James. That won't go either for Tatum.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there. The defense adjusted to that very well.
Goodrich can't hit. Celtics trail by 4. Into the lane. James with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Baylor. From outside, off the mark. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
James, 2 shots.
First one falls.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
He's off on the second. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to White. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers lead by 3. Now James. Give him 8 points now. There's the block. Right side White. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
James outside. Pass to Baylor. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked! And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Pierce. Outside White. Pass to Pierce. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
James, first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Paul Pierce.
And it's tied up with that one. Bryant, he's checked in for LeBron. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Mikan. Bryant in the high post. 5 to shoot. Here's West. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. West has got 5 now. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And Boston calls time here.
Offensive fans now on the court. It's your hype squad.
Ooh, poked away. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Kuzi. 6 on the shot clock. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's West. He's got 5. Now here's Bryant. To the inside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Kuzi, pass to Havlicek. Here's Parrish. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Mikan. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Pierce has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Havlicek. Covered by Bryant. Here's Garnett. Here's Parrish. Shot clock at 5. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's West. Rebound Boston. Here's Pierce. Pass to Kuzi. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Baylor. Shot blocked. To the paint. Here's Pierce. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
The Lakers call timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's West. He's got 5. Mikan, that's good. And Boston has possession. Kuzi, the pass to Pierce. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Pierce. Can't hit that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's West. Drops in the layup for 2. West has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And it's Bird missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Pass to West. The 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's McHale. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Davis. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. And here's Bryant outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Here's Pierce. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Paul Pierce.
So he gets them both. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to James. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. So it's Boston now. Kuzi, pass to Sharman. Inside, Bird. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bird's got 9. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Here's West. He's got 7. It's rebounded by McHale. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Kuzi. 12 points for him. Havlicek's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to West. The bank shot, no good. And here's Boston. Here's Bird. He's got 11. Here's Havlicek. Fires hitting the triple. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
A minute 35 left to play in the first half. James inside, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
For 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:27 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Kuzi. He's got 12. Here's Pierce. Check by James. They get it back. Cowens passes to Pierce. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. 54 seconds left in the second period. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Pass to Bird. Here's Havlicek, covered by Bryant. Here's Pierce. Lets it fly from 18. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Havlicek's got 9.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. James deciding where to go with it. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
O'Neal, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
At the line for the Celtics, Paul Pierce. At the line for 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on both. There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off.
The previous play is under the...
Not decide the game. You always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Celtics lead by 3. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. To the inside, here's Cowens. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
So it's Boston now. Kuzi, the pass to Pierce. Here's Kuzi, covered by Johnson. The shot by Kuzi, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's West. Sweet little floater. West has got 9 points.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Kuzi, covered by Johnson. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's West. 9 points in the game. Here's Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
On the wing, Bryant. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Boston pulls it in. Pierce has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bird. Shoots over Bryant. And it's Bird missing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Takes it inside. West misses. Boston leading by 7. And he gets the bucket. 13 points in the game. Bird's got 6 for 14 now. Now here's Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And it's blocked. And they recover it. Tries again. A nice shot by Havlicek. And Boston leads by 8.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
The Lakers call timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And here's Bryant outside. Kept alive. Pass to West. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Pierce. Pierce has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hits a 3-pointer. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And here's Bryant outside. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Pierce, covered by Bryant. That 3's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Johnson. Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Pierce. Covered by Johnson. Here's Bird. Here's an 8-footer. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Lakers trail by 9. Outside Johnson. Bryant outside. Pass to West. Three-pointer. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Pierce. 14 points for him. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Bryant. Pierce has gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics to stop the drought. Pass to Bird. From deep three-point land. Kobe grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 6. Down low. O'Neal. And a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the middle. Here's Pierce. And he banks in the layup. Pierce has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Bryant outside. Here's West. He's got 12. Right side O'Neal. Clock at 6. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Cowan's no good. Lakers trail by 4. Here's West. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. West has got 15.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Cowens. Here's Havlicek. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
Here's West. He's got 15. O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And the Celtics call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Havlicek passes to Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. Here's McHale. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Kuzi. Misses the 3. The Lakers trail. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 15. Pass to Bird. Here's McHale. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Back to Johnson. Bryant outside. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Havlicek. Here's McHale, covered by Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. McHale no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Bryant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. For the lead. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzi. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzi's got 6 in the quarter. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Pass to Bird. Here's McHale. Just 5 to shoot. And Worthy pulls it down. McHale's gone 2 of 5 tonight. 1:56 left in the third quarter here. Here's James. And again, it's the Lakers.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Here's Kuzi. 18 points for him. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Bird. Tries to break his ice. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from James. Here's Baylor. Outside Johnson. And here's James. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Havlicek passes to McHale. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. For the lead. Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. To in the cold spell. Good on the bucket. Havlicek's got 18. Now here is James. Tight defense on him. Blocked. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Kuzi in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. On the wing, Bryant. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Pierce. Sharman can't get it to go. Here's West. Pass to Bryant. Beyond the arc. That shot missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
All right, time for an injury report.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
They're just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Bryant. Can't connect from short range. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Parrish. Over Bryant. Parrish, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Worthy passes to Mikan. Over to the left wing. Here's Kuzi. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First team foul. At the line, ball Kuzi. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Pass to James. Now here's Bryant. Here's Baylor. The 3. Kuzi with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's James. Classic move by LeBron James.
Now, guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through that. It's amazing.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they've done some damage down there in the post, and they're converting everything on the block.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Boston trailing. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Pierce. Here's Garnett. Check by James. Here's Cowens. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuzi. Lets the 3 fly. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's West. And again, the Lakers, no good. From 15 feet away. Rebound by the Lakers. Baylor, the pass to James. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Over James. Here's Kuzi. Garnett passes to Sharman. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort to the inside. Here's Cowens. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Baylor. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Pierce, the pass to Kuzi. There's the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Baylor's got 4 rebounds now. James outside. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got rebound number 11. Drives to the hoop. Here's Kuzi. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Kuzi's got 23.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
This James on the wing. Pass to Baylor. And here's Bryant. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the jumper is good. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Here's Pierce. Here's Garnett. Tipped. Pass to West. Back to James. Bryant outside. To take the lead. Out to James. Here's Bryant. Plenty of space. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Bryant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Cowens passes to Garnett. Here's Sharman. Covered by Bryant. Here's Sharman. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Los Angeles' coach as he addressed his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Baylor. Pass to Bryant. Here he goes.
Boston foul. Dave Bryant. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Bird from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Picked it out of midair. Here's Kuzi. To the right side. Here's Pierce. Covered by Bryant. Here's Bird. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Shot clock at 5. They still need this. The rebound by Baylor. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to West, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And there's the screen. Here's Havlicek. To the paint. Here's Bird. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Havlicek, following the score by Los Angeles. A deep 3. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's O'Neal, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
And the Celtics call time here.
Guard it.
Here's Havlicek, covered by Johnson. Takes the 3. Havlicek's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's O'Neal. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's West. Rebound Boston. Cowens has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Kuzi, pass to Bird. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Oh, nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 28.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Here's Bird. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul, Elgin Baylor. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line with one shot, Larry Bird.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Havlicek. Here's Bird. Sinks the tray. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Bryant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Kuzi pass to Bird. With the 7-footer. Pass to Pierce to tie it up. The rebound by Baylor. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Here's Bird. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And Boston calls time here. "27 seconds left in the final quarter. Kuzi, the pass to Bird. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke,